Evangelical and comedy sounds like an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Do you still have your beliefs?
They've changed. They've changed a lot. It's really hard. There's not really a word for what it is now. I call myself a Christ-leaning, spiritual-seeking person. I like the metaphor of Christ. I like the myth of the New Testament and the Bible in general.
You call it a myth.
I do call it a myth, but I don't think myth is not true. I think myth is truer than literally true. I think literal truth is the lowest level of meaning. So there's stories that help, well, come on, Larry.
Literal truth is the lowest level of meaning?
I would say so. When it comes to like the mystery and the essence of life.
But I always say, what's it all mean? You know what it all means?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
And run from anybody that says they do. We've confused holiness with morality. And this is one of the things that drains the life and the vitality out of spirituality.
Was your wife leaving you, made you part ways with evangelicalism?
It felt like God didn't hold up his end of the bargain. And that's something my character on the show says, is I think a lot of times we look at God like, you're from Brooklyn, like the mafia. Like, if I pay God by not swearing, not drinking, not smoking, not having sex, not even hand jobbing, if I give him everything he asked for, which is not, if you look at the Bible, what he's asking for. If you give him that, he will then protect me and make me flourish.
So help me, Pete. What are you now? Like I guess I'm an atheist, or I say agnostic, but
right.
I don't believe you're going. You believe you're going somewhere when you leave it?
That's a great question. That's a question I ask on every single episode of my podcast, because I can't stop absorbing people's interpretations. I think death is a wonderful mystery. I think it's not a glitch in the system. I think it's something that gives life urgency and meaning. And I do believe it's a profound mystery.
Yeah, I'll tell you how mysterious it is. I'm a total skeptic. I don't believe it. I met a guy yesterday named Harry T. from Australia. This is the truth. And he communicates with dead people. All right, I laughed at that. He got my father down, got his name right, my brother, my mother.
Well,
but he got things right. And he was saying they were in the room with him. Very nice guy, funny, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm a skeptic, so it was ridiculous they're in there, but he described them to a T.
Yeah. So what do we do with that? I take that T and I make it a cross. I'm just kidding. I believe, here's my belief of God. Joseph Campbell, so I became an atheist after my wife left me. I found the work of Joseph Campbell, The Power of Myth. I'm sure you know Bill Moyers. I'm sure you know all these people. Did you meet Joseph Campbell by any chance?
Oh, never met Joseph Campbell, read his stuff.
He's amazing. So this is the God that I believe in. The God, as Joseph Campbell defines it, is a metaphor for a mystery that absolutely transcends all categories of being, all categories, of human thought, including being and non-being. So when you say you don't believe in God, that's completely valid. I celebrate that and I welcome that voice. There's no part of me that wants me to make you into a clone of me. Because we're all just trying to understand something it's like dogs trying to understand the internet. But there is a way to kind of commune with this, and you felt it in music or love or art or conversation.
But how about hypocrisy, evangelicals who give Trump a mulligan?
Who needs it? I belong to no one and nothing, just like you. I'm into freedom. I'm into spiritual freedom. I'm into merging with the love that keeps the molecules of Larry King, and keeps the molecules of Pete. That this all should be just a swarm of nothing, but here it is, an intelligent universe.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.